Hey friends, welcome back to Brighter Day Soap. Today we're going to get a little bit ambitious. I've been thinking about this soap for a while and how to best do the lattice work top because we're going to be making an apple pie soap and I want it to look as close to an actual apple pie as I can. So in the colors, I did red, but then I also put a little bit of gold because I didn't want it to be just a straight red. I kind of wanted that little bit of blush that you get from an apple. The soap pieces that I'm using on top for the lattice work for the crust is called soap dough, and that's soap that's chemically the same as the stuff that I just poured. But instead of letting it get hard like a bar of soap, I wrap it up real tight so the water doesn't evaporate out of it. This is a technique that I learned from Sorcery Soap, and I've had a ton of fun playing with it over the last few years. You can see where I'm getting all the crust pieces laid down. I used a little bit of water to kind of glue them down. I'm not sure if I needed to, but I don't know, it worked pretty well. And then I still didn't love the way that it looked in the mold, and I wanted it to look as perfect as possible when I cut it. So I trimmed the edges and kind of stuffed it all down in there. At this point, the soap that I have poured the red part down in the bottom is fairly firm. It's not completely solid, but it's definitely holding its shape when I push down on it to make sure that the crust pieces are tucked down into it. I actually anticipated this soap turning into concrete pretty much instantly, just because usually sweet smells do, but fortunately it didn't. It worked out pretty good, and I think it looks fantastic. Look at that crust work on top. I think if I make it again, I'll probably do the lattice work a little bit finer so it's easier to see as I cut it, but overall, I'm super happy with it, and it smells so good. It is just like apple pie. So this one is going to be instead of the apple cider I usually do at Christmas, but it's fantastic. Check it out at brighterDaySoapCo.com. This one will be available in September. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful day.